October 2012, Malala Yousafzai was targeted by the Taliban because of her courageous work for girls' education and equal rights. Malala Yousafzai was born in 1998 in a small town in Pakistan. She was 14 years old when the bus got hijacked by terrorists. They shot her, but she survived in critical condition. There are many other intrepid girls and women who fight for gender equality, and that's because there's still differences in opportunities and rights compared to men. For example, 53% of the out-of-school children are girls, and 2/3 of the illiterate people are women, although there are more women than men in the world. In some countries, women are not allowed to drive, go out of the house, vote for elections, or can't choose who they want to marry. Generally, the history tells us there were more worse situations that women had to undergo. According to the future generations, have learned from the past to have change in future. As citizens of the world, this issue doesn't affect women. This also affects all of the people on earth. I care about this issue because we are all human beings, and men and women should have equal rights, equal opportunities, equal freedom, and equal education. But I don't understand, why is it not equal? Why do we actually have gender inequality? We are lucky to live in a country that has gender equality in their laws, and that's because but there are other girls and women around the world who aren't so lucky, like in my example of Malala Yousafzai. Now I'm going to talk about some arguments. The first argument is that educating mothers improves child health. Statistics from UNESCO, the United Nations Education, Social and Cultural Organization, show that children who are born to mothers are less likely to be stunted or malnourished. Each additional year of maternal education also reduces the child mortality rate by 2%. For my second argument from the same source, UNESCO also states that in developing low-income countries, every additional year of education can increase a person's future income by an average of 10%. That means that women would get better jobs and have better prospects in the future. And finally, we come to the third argument, which is that educating empowers women to make healthy decisions about their lives. For example, women in Mali with a secondary level education or higher have an average of 3 children, while those with no education have an average of 7. One of the most effective ways to lower population growth and reduce poverty is to provide adequate education for both girls and boys. Countries in which more children are enrolled in school, even at the primary level, tend to have strikingly lower fertility rates. Female education is especially important. Research consistently shows that women who are empowered through education tend to have fewer children and have them later. If and when they do become mothers, they tend to be healthier and raise healthier children, who then also stay in school longer. They earn more money, which will support their families and contribute more to their communities. Indeed, educating girls can transform whole communities. In other words, it makes no sense that women should not be educated because educating them has so much good benefits. That's why gender equality is one of the Millennium Development Goals. We should all support this, then everybody can be equal, and it starts with a good education for all of the people on earth. Thank you.